Hello goddess. Today I want to talk about posing your arms in photos. We all kind of have the same insecurities with our arms looking big in some pictures or making our head look smaller and just making us look very disproportionate. So I'm going to take you a little bit through the playing of masculine and feminine energy. This is something I've kind of studied through my time being a boudoir photographer and trying to mesh the two energies to create really beautiful portraits. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. And wouldn't you have it, today I did not feel like showing my arms, which is pretty normal for whenever you're about to talk about something, is when you find you have the insecurity with it. So, all right, so let's talk about feminine energy and masculine energy in portraiture in general. So whenever we are playing with masculine energy, this is where you can see a lot of space being taken up. We put the hands on the hips, we square off the shoulders, we're very structured. And then with feminine energy, we're more soft. We close in, we create triangles, things like that. So when we're talking about posing our arms for images, we're going to kind of bounce back and forth from those energies. So if we're taking a selfie of ourselves and we are directly facing the camera, what you'll want to do is bring your arms in closer to you. You can kind of cave in your shoulders. And of course, this is if you're trying to portray more of a feminine energy and make those arms look smaller here. So you can pull your hands in, kind of do your hand like one of these, cave your collarbone in a little bit. But what I really want to point out here, and this is where we get into the nitty-gritty of it, is when we turn to the side. So when we're facing directly at the camera, maybe we create the triangles, we bring our arms more in, and we create this introverted, kind of dainty sort of energy. But if we turn to the side, it kind of makes us look like we're cowering. So in this instant, if we're taking our selfie to the side, we want to bring more masculine energy into the picture. So what we'll do here is we want to bring our arm away from our body. So when we're facing the camera, we're bringing our arms into our body, very dainty, triangles, making the shoulders asymmetrical. And then when we're going to the side, we want to bring more masculine energy into it. So this is where you can take up more space like this. This is still going to be feminine because you're facing the side. Take up space this way, take up space this way, and make sure that other arm is in the picture too, so it doesn't look like you're missing one. But really focus on bringing that arm away from the body whenever you're facing the side. So a lot of times when you see me taking a photograph and they're laying on the ground, depending on where I shoot it, depends on where I want their arm to be. So if they're laying on the ground and I'm taking the image straight over them, as you'll see in a lot of my work, their arms are usually tucked in like this. And then if I'm kind of taking it to having them face the side, you'll see their arms, they're laying down and their hips are very turned and their hands are like this to take up more space that way. And all of these tricks will help flatten out that arm a little bit more and not cause that disproportionate look in your images. We know that when you glue your arm to the side this way, your arm looks a lot bigger than it normally does. So whenever you're to the side, bring that arm out. You don't even have to put your hand on your hip. You can just, this is squeezed all the way into my body, and then this is not. There's a big difference. And then we also want to just make sure we're relaxing those shoulders. So I'm going to show you a difference here too. If our shoulder is up this way, and then we're squeezing that arm in, I want to show you the difference in squeezing my arm and then loosening it. So yeah, might seem super simple, but it might be also something that we're not thinking about when we're taking our pictures. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you again next Tip Tuesday.